What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lao Tzu Show, episode number 3. Today I want to share with you 10 things that have helped me on my journey, 10 things that I try to practice every single day, 10 things that I hope you can take with you on your journey. Number 1, stop comparing. Stop comparing your journey with someone else's journey. This is something that I struggled with so much in the past. And I realized that I was only doing it because I wasn't moving anywhere. I wasn't going anywhere. I had no goals. I was just sitting on my ass. And so it felt really bad when I saw people ahead of me achieving things and having things and doing things that just weren't part of my experience. And what I realized is that once you start putting in the work, once you start moving forward, then you have an appreciation of what it takes to really get what you want out of this life. And you realize that the only reason that these people are ahead of you is because they've spent more time working on themselves. They've invested in themselves more than you have. So then it becomes very inspiring and uplifting because you realize that you can have what they have. It's only a matter of time. Once you put in that time, you can have faith that you will get there and you can have whatever you want and your life will improve. Okay, so then it becomes feeling jealous and feeling bad about yourself to feeling really uplifted and positive and optimistic about where you're going. Number 2 is to make social media work for you. So many times we're scrolling through social media just mindlessly, right? Hours upon hours of the day. So it makes sense to try to demand more out of social media. Make it start paying us back. And how I like to do that is to curate my feed with things that interest me, things that are uplifting and motivating and educational, right? Instead of just cat videos. Don't get me wrong, it needs to be some cat videos, right? But in order for it to be an investment in time instead of a waste of time, we can start filling our feed up with content that we want to learn about, content that makes us a better person, right? Whatever you're interested in. Now, number 3 is stop negative self-talk. Think about yourself as an energy machine, and positive energy moves you forward. Negative energy moves you backwards. So when you say to yourself things like, I can't, or I won't, or I'll never, or I hate, that instantly puts a huge wall between any forward momentum that you could have achieved, because you're literally feeding your subconscious mind with thoughts that you can't. How do you expect to get good results out of that? You can only expect to move backwards from that. Number 4, read more, right? I love audiobooks. I love podcasts. It's great to just pop in your headphones and get some quality content on the go. But I do think there's something to be said about the tried and true method of opening up a book, So fiction, nonfiction, whatever floats your boat, try to read more. Number 5, move more, right? Get out there and move more. Get out there in the sun, enjoy that California weather. Our bodies were designed to move, and we spend a lot of time in the office, in a chair, and then at home, on the couch, and then in bed. So there's not a lot of movement happening. So take some opportunities to just get out there, do whatever you enjoy doing, and just get out there. Number 6 is enjoy the process, right? So many times we set these goals for ourselves, like by the time I'm 30, by the time I'm 40, and we plow through it like it's a sprint, but really it's a marathon. What I've come to realize is that it's not about the destination. There really is no destination. It's all about the journey, stopping to smell the roses, realizing that the journey is where all the good stuff happens. It's where you learn about yourself. It's where you fall and pick yourself back up. It's where you get stronger. It's where you meet all these incredible people and have all these incredible experiences. That's all we have, just the journey. And yes, there are milestones to hit along your journey, definitely, but don't get into this destination-focused mindset, right? Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. The next one is to have conversations with people. Get out there and talk to people, friends, family, colleagues. Really find out what makes them tick. Ask them about their day. Learn things that you never knew about them. Really start experiencing the diverse viewpoints of this world. Number 8 is to expand your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone as often as possible, right? The comfort zone is a great place, but nothing ever grows there. So we want to be uncomfortable. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not doing it right. So try things you've never tried. Go places you've never been. Things you say you've hated in the past, try them again and see if you can develop a new perspective, right? A new lease on those things. Just try to keep increasing your sphere. Number 9, stay positive. Don't try to reinvent the wheel overnight. For me, I've tried to change my lifestyle drastically so many times and failed so many times because I was doing too much too fast. What works for me, and I think a better approach to it, is just pick one tiny thing that you think you can stick to, 3 days out of a week, right? For 10 minutes. That's adds up to a lot, right? That's still growth. And once you can nail that, you can increase the frequency. You can try new things. But just always stay positive. Be super grateful for every little bit of improvement that you're making. It's really just a snowball effect. Number 10, the most important one of all, is to follow this channel, like, subscribe, send it to all your friends. Definitely the most important one. I'm only kidding. That is the least important one on this list, but we have reached the end of the list. That's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you can take something from this video, and I will see you next time. I'll see you very soon.